I'm Bob Knight, and I used to coach basketball a little bit. I just wanted to tell you people in the Fort Wayne area that you got a great opportunity to see a lot of good basketball here in the near future. And we're talking about the highlight zone. Whatever the hell the highlight zone is, that's what we're talking about.
You're watching The Highlight Zone with Wayne 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini. Local sports coverage you can count on.
Just gotta get a little bit better each day, make it a little bit farther along, and just keep going.
We're New Haven, you know, we don't back down from any challenges as we never have.
We talked to these guys a lot about being humble and being hungry, and these guys have really bought into that.
We're going to play to the buzzer, all right? And we're going to play hard.
At the end of the day, still 2 baskets in the court. So, you know, we're just going to go out and play.
Oh, the last time we saw BLACKHAWK Christian on the Highlight Zone, they were hoisting a state championship trophy at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. But that was last year. And this year marks the 25th season of basketball here on the Highlight Zone, and what a way to tip things off. The newest member of the Highlight Zone team, Colton Howard, joining us with your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Colton?
Hey, thank you, Glenn. Same classification, but different expectations. BLACKHAWK is up to 2A this year, but the Braves could compete for a state title. That came into tonight's ranked 4th in the state in 2A polls. Now, on the other side, New Haven's been strong out of the gate. The Bulldogs have wins over Woodland and Northrop, but both being by double digits. BLACKHAWK Christian at New Haven. It's your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. To Armstrong Arena we go. BLACKHAWK led by 6'4" junior Caleb FURST. Reigning national champ Virginia was in Fort Wayne earlier this week. To check him out tonight, it's Purdue's head coach Matt Painter. We'll get to FURST later, but first, it's Zane Burke for 3 to open up the game. Bulldogs off to a slow start, but not for long. Lewis to Jakar Williams in the corner for 3. He has it. And New Haven's bench is absolutely loving it. Look at them celebrating right there. From the top of the key down low, it's Burke to Caleb FURST, who finished it with the 2-handed slam. Yes, FURST getting the crowd into it, and they're excited. Standing ovation to the second quarter. Donovan Lewis drives the ball in, pump fakes it, and gets the ball to float on the friendly drop, giving the cheerleaders something to cheer about going into the half tied at 31. Now at a half to quarter number 3. Woods layup is no good at first, but FURST with the putback one-hand slam, he's absolutely on fire. In the fourth quarter, BLACKHAWK now in transition. Burke once again floats it up to Caleb FURST, who slams it home with the alley-oop slam, and BLACKHAWK goes on to win it on the road, 74-58.
I was proud of how our guys responded, you know, and I give New Haven a lot of credit. They were ready for us. I thought they played very well in the first half. And second half defensively, I thought we really set the tone, and we just made life very difficult for them with the way that we guarded. And, you know, that's always the key. When we guard like that, I think we'll be tough to beat. I thought Caleb was very assertive in the second half. First half, we challenged him at the half because I thought he was a little passive at times, and we need Caleb to play with a high level of aggression for 32 minutes.
At halftime, Coach David just told us to go out and play our game. You know, they kind of knocked us off of what we were trying to do, and we were just playing a little passive in the first half, so we wanted to go in, you know, play our offense, play our defense, get the shots we wanted, and just, you know, play the way we play.
BLACKHAWK Christian is off until they face Elkhart Christian next Friday. Meanwhile, New Haven doesn't play again until next Saturday when they're at Homestead. Glenn, back to you.
All right, speaking of Homestead with high hopes this season. The Spartans ranked 5th in the state in 4A. Chris Johnson's team at 2-0. Warsaw first quarter, all Homestead. Watch this. Grant Simmons with the shooter's touch as it falls. And then, you know, we've seen a lot of Jake Archbold making big plays on the football field. Apparently he's scrappy on the basketball court. Ahead to Luke Goody for the slam. And Homestead jumps out to a 13-zip lead. That did not please Doug Odell. And guess what? Goody had 21. Here, though, it's Warsaw getting on the board. Bishop Walters with the deuce. But again, it's 13-2 at that point. Zach Kruger, Indiana Junior All-Star last season, looking and finding Alec Grinsfelter down low for the 2. It's a 15-2 Homestead lead. You're going to see Brock Poe. Poe, nevermore. The and one. He had 18 to lead Warsaw, but it wouldn't be enough. Grinsfelter swats one into the crowd as Homestead wins big on the road, 70-51 at the Tigers' Den. Big-time NECC showdown up in Topeka. Westview ranked 3rd in the state in 2A. Churubusco 19th in 2A. First quarter, Drew Litweiler. The inside, the outside, drains the 3, and Westview looking good. How about some more from Westview? You know they're pumped for the basketball season up there. Blake Egley. Not ugly, it was pretty. It's a layup, 5-0. Westview out to an early lead, but Churubusco, so many weapons under Coach Paul. It's Hunter Perlick down low, using the right hand for a pair that gets Busco on the board. And then the coach's kid, Jackson Paul. Watch him find the bucket here off glass. It's a 1-point game. Then it's Noah Wolf and Busco, hungry like the Wolf. You're going to see the Canterbury grad get the pair as Busco upsets Westview at their place, 56-50. Eagles a winner. NECC showdown in Albion, 2 conference championship contenders with Angola at Central Noble. Angola, Dyer Ball, you know, he's actually named after Troy Dyer, the Ethan Hawke character on Reality Bites the movie. That's a little nugget for you in the highlight zone. He drained the bucket. He had 22, and then it's Dyer Ball doing it again. Ball has this one tied at 12 in the early going of the second quarter. Now, Sawyer Yoder, one of the many weapons that Coach John Bodie's got at his disposal. He had 11 on the game, and Central Noble takes a 2-point lead at 14-12. Then it's Connor Essesian. What a freshman season he had. He's going to be even better as a sophomore. He had 26 on the game, and then you'll see Miles Smith knock it down as Central Noble wins big time, 57-36 over the visiting Hornets. Staying in the NECC, Prairie Heights ranked 9th in the state in 2A. Panthers led by 6'9" senior Elijah Malone, and well, he's going to be tough to guard anywhere. He gets the bucket. He had 11 points. It's 34-23 Prairie Heights in the fourth quarter. Fairfield going the other way. You're going to see Dalton Kripe with a triple for the Falcons. That cuts the lead to single digits at 8 points, but simply too much Prairie Heights. I'm telling you, this is a team to watch this season. Mike Perkins would finish the break here. Perk had 13, and then you're going to see more from Perkins as he's going to go ahead and finish the break here for Prairie Heights. And like I said, Prairie Heights, a team to be reckoned with this season. They win it with a solid defensive effort, 39-28 over Fairfield.
Tonight's win was great. Playing a team like Fairfield, like Coach said, you know, I got most respect for that program over there, and a lot of the programs in the NECC, and to play along the guys that I play with on this court, it's amazing to walk out with wins.
I saw a fact today, 30-2 against Fairfield in the last 30 years. Glad to get the 3rd win. They're such an accomplished program. It was a great win at home today.
Rivalry game at famed North Arena. Huntington North hosting their neighbor to the west, the Southwood Knights. You knew this was going to be a tight one, and it was. Carson Rich cashing in. He had 13 points, and Southwood jumps out to an early 6-zip lead. Going the other way, though, it's Mitchell Gerber to Jordan Hollowell for the basket. Hollowell had 16 points. That would lead all scores. It's just a 1-point Vikings deficit. Then Carson Rich to Connor Rich. You can bet they know each other. They're pretty familiar. It's a bucket, and it's a 3-point lead for Southwood, but watch this heads-up play here by Jordan Hollowell, tipping the ball to his teammate Jake Collins for the deuce, and it's Huntington North winning a good one, 46-43 over rival Southwood. Columbia City and Canterbury both looking for that first win. The Eagles and Cavs both coming in 0-2. Fourth quarter, this was a free throw contest. About 2.5 minutes to go. Canterbury up 49-46. It's Will Shank. He had 17 on the game. He hits 2 key free throws here. Canterbury takes a 51-46 lead. Going the other way. Yeah, I mentioned it was a free throw game. Yeah, that's kind of how this one played out. Mitchell Wilson, kid is talented. He had 25 points, a couple of them coming there. It's now just a 3-point lead for Canterbury. But this is Noah Drapala, and he had 15, and he was ice water down the stretch as Canterbury wins at 55-49 over visiting Columbia City. Moving on in Monroeville, a classic East Allen County matchup, 2-0 Leo at the Heritage Patriots. We picked this one up in the third quarter. It's Luke Saylor, and Saylor got some wind in his sails because the guy was way outside. That's a 3, but Leo already up by double digits. Later, you're going to see some good passing from Heritage here. Hunter Teichman, the recipient of that, he gets the layup. But Leo, simply too much. They've looked really good to start the season as Coach Cogdell's squad. Eric Steiger with the jumper right there as Leo wins at Heritage 56-31. ACAC conference play getting underway at the Tigers Den. We got Bluffton squaring off with South Adams. Jordan Hinshaw from South Adams knocking down the three. Bluffton led 31-28 at that point in the fourth quarter. Then it's Hinshaw again, scoring with the little floater kind of mid-range game. It's just a 2-point game. How about this though? Connor Norman nails the three, and then you're going to see Hayden Nern, who we saw a good bit during the football season, with the bucket as Bluffton wins at the Tigers Den in their ACAC opener 44-32 over the Starfires. At the Hangar, just a season opener for Adams Central. That's what happens when your football team, makes semi-state again. The Jets hosting Southern Wells, and it's Dylan Junk with the bucket right there. A 4-zip lead out of the gate for Southern Wells. How about Ethan Poling, a name to know. The kid's only a freshman. He gets the putback there. That's AC's first bucket of the season. It's Tanner Johnson dialing long distance, though, for the Raiders. And then Lucas Vandeweghe for AC with a bucket here as Adams Central goes on to win this one after trailing early 56-48 your final. We are going to take a quick timeout, but when we come back, it is all about the ladies. Some key conference clashes taking center stage here on the Highlight Zone. That's so true in the SAC, where Carroll traveled to powerhouse Homestead, where AYANNA Patterson was back. The top two teams in the NEC, they go head-to-head with Angola at Central Noble, and a pair of NE8 contenders squaring off down in Ossian. Those games and more coming up next in the Zone.
Hi, this is Deshaun Thomas, Bishop Little grad, professional basketball. Happy 25th anniversary, Highlight Zone.
We are the Homestead Spartans,
and you're watching the Highlight Zone. Let's go!
Well, Homestead fans certainly have had plenty to cheer about in recent years. Coming into the night, check this, the Spartans winners of 58 straight when it comes to regular season games. That goes all the way back to their NHC days, as the streak also includes 4 straight SAC titles. Now, will Homestead be challenged this year? That's the question. Carroll sure hoping to be the one that does that in conference. Second quarter action, AYANNA Patterson. She's been out for a couple of weeks with a knee injury. She looked pretty good. She got the bucket there. It's 23-8 Homestead in the second quarter. Then it's Patterson again, so quick. 25 points for her. That would lead all scores 31-8 at that point. How about Sydney Graver? Going to play college basketball at Central Michigan, 2 of her 23. So she and Patterson combined for almost 50. Right before the half, Molly Stock, and her stock is rising. Homestead up 38-9 at the break. Fourth quarter, it's Taylor Fordyce, and maybe instead of calling her Fordyce, we call her 3 Dice because she, knocks down the triple. Unfortunately, not enough for Carroll as Homestead looks impressive yet again. 67-29, Spartans victorious.
We took it like they gave us a game and we wanted to play hard. So it was just another night on Friday, and we know what we're getting into, so we're going to play hard every possession, every play.
I thought we came out with good intensity, from the beginning. I thought defensively we were solid, holding Carroll to single digits in the first half. That was a good testament to us doing the little things, and grinding out there and competing hard.
Southside always a contender for the SAC crown. The Archers at Kilmer Court to face the Snyder Panthers. First quarter action, Snyder's Samantha Kabish banks at home. That's Snyder's first points of the game, but they were down 10-2 at that point. Second quarter, some nice passing. The backdoor Tara easily making it look easy. And then it's easily the pilfer. And she is unselfish. She would find Justice Billingsley, and Justice is served. It's a 28-5 Southside lead in the second. You're going to see Jazz Combs as they kick it to her. She's just left wide open, and she can knock it down as Southside, a big winner at Snyder, 63-37. Archers get the dub. No Sydney Freeman, no Malia Leatherman, no problem, right? Well, that's what Central Noble is hoping for after a couple of great seasons. Cougars 3-0 in conference coming in, Angola 4-0. Early on this was all Central Noble. Madison Weiss with the squeeze, 10-5 Central Noble early on. Now fast forward to the third quarter. Hannah Knoll, one of the top juniors in the state, drives and lays it in, cuts Central Noble's lead to 3 at 18-15. Then it's Allie Lawrence nailing the 3, and this is tied at 18. The momentum completely shifts in the second half, and Angola takes advantage. Jessica Davis with the bucket as Angola, a huge second half to come back and beat Central Noble 40-28.
Really good. I mean, we've been working for it. We want to go undefeated in conference, so it's another step.
It feels great. We started off a little slow, but we came back out after halftime. We knew what we had to do to get the win.
Wasn't our prettiest game tonight, but Central Noble did a great job with their energy and their intensity early, and really had us kind of frustrated, but glad the way the girls responded after half.
Definitely. Hey, down at the Castle, two of the top teams in the NE8, 5-3 Huntington North at 6-1 Norwell. The Knights ranked 4th in this week's 3A state poll, and you know what? They very much looked the part. This is Maya Shelton. It goes. The Knights up 3-zip early on. How about Kaylee Filling for the Knights? She's off to a great start this season. It would continue. She's open. She knocks it down. The Knights looking good. How about a little more from, hey, what's going on? How about a little more from Miss Filling? Simply filling it up. The Knights jump out to an early 8-zip lead as the Vikings, unfortunately for them, kind of building themselves a hole. You're going to see Reese Colkleser nail the three, but it's Norwell winning by 10, 45-35. We got more Highlight Zone, including your Gem of the Night, coming up after the break.
Hi, I'm Larry Bird.
Number 33, Larry Bird.
Watch the Highlight Zone.
So many to choose from, but only one can be your Gem of the Night, and we present you with the Peter Franklin Jewelers first Gem of the Night for the basketball season, and Caleb First. Going up high, if you ain't first, you're last, and Caleb First with the big jam as BLACKHAWK Christian moves to 2-0. Matt Painter in the building to check this baby out as BLACKHAWK victorious in your Highlight Zone Game of the Week. Now let's take a look at next week's games. SAC doubleheaders tipping off, full slate of boys and girls double dips here in the Summit City. That includes Homestead at Dwenger, Concordia at Carroll, Snyder at Wayne. In girls only games, Norwell traveling to Columbia City while Bluffton is at Woodland in what should be a good ACAC tilt. How about some hockey news? Comets' first game in a 2-week road trip as the K's putting their 5-game winning streak on the line at the Tulsa Oilers. We picked this one up in the second period. It was scoreless until Sean Skidlowski netted his 6th goal of the season, and that was the only goal of the game. The Comets have now won 6 in a row as they take it 1-0 over the Oilers. Kansas City is where they're going to be at tomorrow. Then they head to Idaho for 3 games next week, hopefully coming home with many W's on this big-time road trip. Well, that'll do it for the first edition of Basketball Highlight Zone action here in the 2019-2020 school year. And we're definitely going to have more next Friday night as we get you going on the basketball season leading up to what should be a fantastic 25th season of Highlight Zone basketball here on Wayne TV. For Colton, I'm Glenn, and we'll see you next Friday night.